Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. It's been a very, very successful week. All right. I'm pretty sure I made 2 to 3 podcasts, somewhat like that. But it's been a really good week. Cowboys beating the Vikings 40-3, but not only that, Cowboys beating the New York Giants 28-20. Now, was I shocked? Was the Minnesota game was definitely shocking. Beating them by 40-3 was definitely a shocker. I wasn't expecting that big of a margin. Like 37 points. It's still unbelievable. But it did happen. All right, next up. Beating the Giants wasn't a shocker. Okay, I mean, I feel like a lot of people were picking the Giants because, number one, we beat the Giants first, and now they're going to beat us for revenge or whatever. Cut that shenanigans out. That's not how the NFL freaking works, okay? I get, I get it's just, that's not how it works, all right? We did start off the game very poorly, though. The Cowboys even played a bad game, okay? Dak Prescott with 2 interceptions. We had multiple penalties. We need to clean that up. But other than that, we played solid game. CeeDee Lamb with a 106 receiving yard game, good for him. Michael Gallup was 63-yard gain. All right, good for him too. Jake Ferguson, the rookie, 57-yard gain. That was nice. But Ezekiel Elliott getting 2 touchdowns. He had a 90-yard rushing game. But Tony Pollard was a little bit more quiet with a 60-yard rushing game. But overall, offensively, it was fun to watch. CeeDee Lamb definitely had one of his best games of his career there. That one, multiple just astounding catches. There was a one-handed catch where he made, but it didn't count. But there's a bunch of good plays by a lot of good guys. Dalton Schultz had 2 touchdowns. He had a nice kind of game. He's been quiet lately. He got injured early in the season. I believe it was the Bengals game. He got injured, but he's back and healthy, so good for him. There's been a lot of stuff. All right, but it's been a good Thanksgiving break. I hope y'all have had a good Thanksgiving. I really do. Time to be thankful. All right. Time to be thankful for what we have, and just because there's a lot of people out there who don't have as much as we do. All right. A couple things I'm thankful for. Thankful for God. Thankful for Jesus, who came down, died on the cross for sins. I'm thankful for my family. Thankful for the great school I get to go to, and just also thankful for this podcast channel. Like, it's a post podcast on, and again, it might not look like a podcast. Okay, I'm posting YouTube videos basically, but really, I just most podcasts are on Spotify or whatever, and some podcasts are on YouTube, but just better equipment with whole microphones and stuff. I just use this headset I got and run with it and just do them in my room, Another thing I'm thankful for, though, is my country. God bless America, baby. I was about to say something, but too political there. Maybe deeper into the series. But what was I saying though? But yeah, I'm just glad I have this channel. Making my YouTube channel, there was this how to make a YouTube channel tutorial video, and it was like, first off, you need to get audio. Second off, you need to get lighting. Third off, you need to get camera equipment. Well, I use my iPad. Okay, it's a newish iPad. I use this headset, and the lighting, I just turn on a lamp and call it a day. Like, I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on a lamp I don't need, or a TikTok lamp or something. Like, y'all can see me fine, right? Like, I think y'all can see me fine. Like, I'm talking. Like, can y'all hear me? And then y'all can see me too. So I think I'm fine. And I also want to I'm thankful for all my subscribers. 65 subs. That is for having a channel not too long. All right. I like it. All right. I know the podcast don't get any views. Okay, but that's the reason why this channel is here. Okay. I know I have a lot of YouTube shorts. Now YouTube shorts do come in handy when I am at a trampoline park or whatever, or just playing basketball. When I do make a video, it does come in handy when it does get 18,000 views like that one did. It does help with subs because one time I got 20 subs from a video. And it's nice to get subs over time, building it up. So I'm gonna try to do that more next month. Is make a couple more shorts, build some subscribers up, and yeah. So right now we're at 65, so that's good. I could do this thing where I get to 100 by the end of the year. That's a close stretch. I would have to have a lot. I would have to have 35 subs in the next month and a couple days. That's a tough stretch, but I'd like to see it happen. I'd like to see it happen. Okay, back to the football game though. All right. So again, 2 interceptions for Dak Prescott. I want people to realize this. And Dak Prescott, he's been struggling with injuries the past couple of seasons. It stinks. But he came back. What game did he come back? Man, I'm rust. Was it the Lions game? I believe it was the Lions game. I don't know. He's been back for about 5 games though. Okay. His record, or 6 games. His record is 5-1. Okay. Guys, when you come back from an injury, it's tough. Okay, it's tough. All right. You don't it's not gonna be instant. Oh, he's gonna be good. Okay, it takes time. But I'm gonna tell you this: by the end of the season, Dak Prescott will be a top 5 QB. And obviously, that's not gonna happen because there's already, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen are already up there. Jalen Hurts is up there because of the record. Guys, when you see a really good record, don't think they're a good team. And I'm not fully bashing on the Eagles. The Eagles are definitely better than last season. Don't get me wrong. They beat the Cowboys. We didn't have Dak Prescott. If we had Dak Prescott, we would have won. And every time I see that, it's no. Guys, playing with a backup quarterback is tough. We went to their place with a banged up team, and we still only lost by 3 points, 6 points. Man, we already won, dude. We already won the hard-fought battle. Because guess what? The Eagles, on Christmas Eve night, have to come to our place and deal with a full, Lord willing, a full healthy team with Dak Prescott. With a smoking hot CeeDee Lamb, with a healthy Dalton Schultz, with a healthy O-line. Tyron Smith should be back by then. Our defense. And speaking of our defense, number 1 defense. Let's go power rankings, dude. Number 1 defense in the NFL. And we proved it. We proved it too. We were the number 1 defense in the NFL. We are. We held the I would say top 10 scoring offense, top 5 scoring offense in the Minnesota Vikings. I think they're up there. We held them to 3 points. Guys, it was a blowout. Okay, I get that. I'm not trying to freaking brag the whole time. We beat the Vikings 40-3. We're the best team in the NFL. I'm not that guy, dude. Okay. But holding them to 3 points was a huge accomplishment, and that was nice. That was really, really nice to see that happen. Okay. That just proves to be the number 1 defense in the NFL. Next thing, the New England Patriots. They're the number 2 defense in the NFL. Well, recently, the Vikings and the Patriots played it out. It was Thanksgiving. So 2 days ago. And I'm gonna look up the final score real quick. Because I tell you, the second defense in the NFL allowed The second defense in the NFL allowed 33 points scored. It was 33-26. Thursday, November 24th. Turkey Day. Gobble Gobble Day. And they allowed 33 points. Okay. So that just tells you something. And we beat Minnesota. So I just want to say that. Okay. Now, why bring up the Eagles though earlier? Why bring up Jalen Hurts? Okay. Can I just Why bring him up? Okay. Have the Eagles had accomplishments? Yes, of course. They've built their team to a really good standard. AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, all those. Those guys are good. But let's just see who they played, real quick. Is that okay? All right. First game of the season, they played the Lions, the Detroit Lions, at their place. They beat them by 3. Sorry. Next game. Okay, this was a good game. All right. So an early Vikings team that would soon be top 5 team in the NFL. They beat them 24-7. So good. That was a good game for the Eagles. Okay. So that's one good game there. Next they played the Commies. They beat them 24-8. That's okay. Then they played the Jaguars, beat them by 7. Sorry, I'm trying. Okay, they win by 7. So, I mean, then they play the Cardinals, guys. And here's the thing about the Cardinals. Last year they were smoking hot, and then they fell off midway season. This season it's just not it for them, and it stinks. But they beat them by 3. Yeah, it's the Cardinals. Next up, okay, here's what I was talking about. Cowboys at Eagles, and again, okay, the Eagles are undefeated. The Eagles are doing good. Okay, all that shenanigans. But 17 to 26. So they beat us by 9. I just want to say though, with a backup quarterback, a banged up team, that's a pretty. I mean, Cowboys held it up a little bit. Then they played the Steelers, 35-13. Then they played the Texans, 29-17. Then they played the Commies, and they lost that game. All right, that was a well-fought game. That was a fun game to watch. And then they played the Colts, 17-16. Only won by 1. So, I called it. Guys, I called it. I said to y'all, that, sometime throughout the season, the Eagles will fall down. I proved it. They lost to the Commies, okay? They lost to the Commies, the Washington Commanders, 32-21, and then they only beat the Colts by 1. So, here's the upcoming schedule, and it's actually looking good. Packers at Eagles. I have Packers winning that because and I know the Eagles will be favored. The Eagles are expected to win, and they probably will win, but I have Packers winning because can Jalen Hurts take the pressure after losing a game and barely beating the Colts? Can he take the pressure? We'll see. Because it's up to Jalen Hurts to win this game. Yeah, the Packers beat the Cowboys. But if the Packers beat the Eagles, that would be nice. I have the Packers winning that game. Titans at Eagles. I have Titans winning that. Can they stop Derrick Henry on the run? Titans are actually not that bad this year. They started out a little sloppy, but they came back up. Eagles at Giants. That's going to be a fun game to watch. I got Giants winning that game. Can they stop Saquon Barkley on the run? I'm kind of being silly here, but I mean, hey, Packers, Titans, Giants. That's good. I mean, that's gonna get good. Eagles at Bears. I mean, Eagles are gonna win that. Eagles at Cowboys Christmas Eve. I have Cowboys winning the game. 50. I'm just kidding. I'm not predicting the score. That's just too much. Then they play Saints at Eagles. Eagles winning that. Giants at Eagles. Giants at Eagles. Eagles will probably pull it off, but I have Giants winning that too. Okay. All right. I am going heavy underdog. That's how I am when it comes today. Today, college football, South Carolina being Clemson by 1. How about it, South Carolina? Underdog. I'm all underdog. When Baylor played Gonzaga in the 2021 NCAA championship, and Baylor was underdog, who do I vote for? I root for Baylor. I actually am a Baylor fan. You see that Baylor hat? I'm a Baylor fan. I actually, guys, I have stuff to back up my, I got Rangers, Baylor, Cowboys, Astros. Astros won the World Series. Ooh. And you're probably like, how can you be a Rangers fan and an Astros fan? Oh my goodness, the Astros cheated. Guys, that was 100 years ago. Can you shut up about that, please? They don't cheat anymore. The Astros won the World Series fair and square, and they beat the Phillies. So shut your trap, please. Dallas Cowboys and the Razorbacks. The Razorbacks beat Gonzaga last year in the playoffs. Do you remember that? With Chet Holmgren? The Gonzaga Bulldogs at Chet Holmgren. Ooh, they're going to win. No, he's overrated. Okay, back to football. Sorry. But yeah. That's all I'm saying. But with defensively, Michael Parsons with 2 sacks. He's the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year. I'm excited to see how that turn out. Dorrance Armstrong with a sack. Good for him. And Leighton Vander Esch making a step up. He stepped up. I saw him step up. Donovan Wilson again. One thing I want to mention. The jerseys they wore. Those are some of the cleanest jerseys I've ever seen. Those are nice jerseys. Those, I think they were the 60s throwback jerseys. Those are nice jerseys. Very nice jerseys. But yeah. When people think of football jerseys, they think, oh man, the Packers green jerseys. Those are so good. The Miami Dolphins, the Chargers powder blue, like, no, Cowboys jerseys, bro. I'm not trying to be biased, but those are actually cool. I thought they were cool. The white helmets, I thought they looked clean. All right. Comment down below if you thought those jerseys were cool, if you even watched the game. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe and leave a like. All right. It's been a nice ride for season 2. Got a few more episodes, and then season 3 comes around. Season 3 will probably be I'll probably have season 3 right on the New Year's kickoff, and then from there season 3 up, and boom, there you go. So, hope you all had a good Thanksgiving break and a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on the next vid. Peace.